to see what it looks like. Dude, how are you guys? Oh no! Just you on your own.
It's okay, I wasn't invited. I don't feel left out at all.
I didn't go either.
So I'm speaking loud right now. Thanks, Krista.
Hey! Alright, we all know what this means. Anyway, it's coming in late. They can always sneak in and out the back door. It always stays open so that you can come to the bathroom and stuff like that too. Thank you guys all for coming. I know how hard it is to get away sometimes when the weather is nice and things like that, but I want you all to know that these little decisions to come to these meetings are going to be the difference between your success and, you know, having mediocre success. I know that we always think that it's the big decisions we make in life, but it's actually all these little ones that we make that dictate our future. So I want you guys all to give yourself a high five or high five the person next to you for coming out today. I
don't know.
So we'll let you guys know that we're gonna be presenting for about 60 minutes. I'm gonna do the party pad as fast as I can. I was trying to get it done in the 20-minute time slot that that we do it in. So you guys can actually time me. I'm gonna try and get that done quickly for you. We're gonna have a green carpet panel. So some of the leaders that are green carpet are gonna come up and share their aha moments and what their takeaways were. Kat's going to come up and share about our new product. We have our new exfoliating peel, so yay! Super exciting. She's also going to share with you guys a little bit about the new country we just opened up in, but I'll let her share that with you guys. We're going to do about 15 minutes of product testimonies where we give our prizes away. So if you have a good product testimony, get ready to share if you want to walk away with one of our prizes. We'll be also doing 10 minutes of question and answer period. And then we're going to save the last 5 minutes for our prize giveaway for anybody that signed up in the month of October or anybody that signs up here today. So we've got this great prize package here. There's a couple of really unique things in here that we don't normally give away. There's a stretch mark cream that toner confianza, which is one of my favorite products, and a new you. And so I'm actually going to ask for specific testimonies on these products today, just because they're a little different than what we're normally used to sharing. And that's for anybody, like I said, that signed up in the month of October. And anybody that signs up tonight is also going to get their name into the draw. So if you're new and you haven't been to a meeting yet, and we also have some flyers for you. So if you're brand new and you want one of these, just put your hand up and we will get one out to you. Perfect. Anybody else see a product flyer that's a guest today? There you go. Anybody else? One over there? Yeah.
No, that's
Thanks. Kelly? So there is also, I'm just going to do a little bit of housekeeping. Ringers off. You can have your phone set to vibrate, but please try and wait till after the meeting to, play around with phones. There's bathrooms in the hallway right out the door. You can always sneak out the back door and come back in. If you need to take a phone call or if you need a bathroom or anything like that, the door is always open back there for you to come and go. If there's babies in here, and I don't think they see me today, if they're going to be loud and stuff like that, just take them into the hallway quickly because we are recording the meetings and it does compromise the quality of the recording. But we love babies, so feel free to bring them as long as, like I said, the noise is under control. So that's what we're going to do. Like I said, we're going to do a 60-minute presentation. We're going to hear from our panel, share some new updates and things like that. How does that sound for everybody? So how many of you guys came out today to hear about green carpet. Awesome. How many of you don't know what green carpeting is? Oh, that's exciting. Only one hand, two in the back. Okay, perfect. My name is Zychowka. I'm a presidential diamond leader that works. I've been with the company for just over 2 years, and I work this business full time with my amazing husband Joe, who is missing right now. He's probably taking care of it. You'll see him. He's a handsome guy with a good mohawk. He's wearing a really nice golf shirt from the It Works store. It's not actually in the It Works store. It's a part of the golf shop. And there's a couple other things up here that are really from the golf shop. I love the quality of it. If you get a chance and you like a shirt, don't be afraid to go up to him and ask him if you can feel it, see for sizes and stuff like that. That's why a couple of us are modeling the new clothing and things like that. So come and ask us, because the sizing is kind of funny and we want to make sure that you guys are ordering the right sizes for your body. What else do I have here? We are all here today to share some information with you guys. Like I said, we have a panel of people that are going to come up and share what their experience with green carpet was. They're going to share some of their aha moments and tips and things like that to help you grow your business. Our goal is to help you feel more confident and comfortable in your own business. We really want to know, we really want you to like have a sense of community with our, with our team and everything like that. So if you have questions and stuff like that, don't be afraid to ask. We do have a question and answer period at the end, especially for that. And if you're a guest, I just want to give you a special welcome to the team today. Just warm, fuzzy hello. Okay, so here goes the party pad. We try and do this in 20 minutes or less. So here goes. The reason why we do this at the beginning of every meeting is because of how important it is. This is something we need to do at every single meeting. Parties, anytime you're meeting anybody, this is going to help you walk through the process. I was in the middle of a recruiting meeting the other day at a restaurant, and I actually pulled up my party pad and went through it and flipped through it to teach the recruit exactly what they need to do when they're doing a recruiting meeting. So not just for parties, and you can see here, you can print out these notes as well. And they're available in the e-suite as well. So you don't even have to create your own notes. They're actually designed for you. You print them off and you can read right from them. All we do is point and read. So it's easy, it's affordable, it's fun. You just take it out of the package. This is what a wrap looks like. I always like to show people what a wrap looks like so they can see the size, diameter. It smells really great too. I always bring defining gel so people can actually smell the wrap as well. It smells so good. Everybody just loves the way it smells. And then I bring it out and I show them exactly how they can place it on the different parts of their body. So you can actually put it on your tummy. You can do your love handle, your thighs. You can put it right under your chin like this and wrap your neck. You can pretty much wrap any place from the face down. I know you can even cut it in half and do the back of your legs, or you can put the entire wrap on your rear end and wrap it however you like. There's all different kinds of ways. You can even cut it in half and do half on the inside and half on the outside. Be creative. It's your wrap. These are meant to be used at home at your leisure. So be creative. You can see results in as little as 45 minutes. We also have a special wrap just for your face. That one works a little bit differently. That one's hydrating and moisturizing, whereas the body wrap is actually detoxifying, it's going to tone and tighten your skin back up and reduce the appearance of cellulite. And it also gives fast and lasting results from a botanically based formula. It's a first to market product, and you can see right here, this is exactly what the wrap does. It's only available through an It Works distributor, so that's actually a great thing because your competition is not Walmart or the dollar store or anything like that. We have some packages to help you save even more money. We have our wrap pack. Our wrap pack comes with a box of 4 wraps. So box of wraps looks like this. They're individually packaged wraps. You get 4 in a box. 4 is considered a full treatment. 1 is considered a treat. So when you're sampling these at parties for people, they are $30 in Canada, $25 in the US, and $35 in Australia. And so what you're estimating. And so, like I said, 1 is considered a treat, which is what people are allowed to sample at parties, $30 each, and 4 is considered a full treat. This package also comes with a teeny little defining gel. The defining gel that's in this wrap pack is about the size of a lip gloss. It's not very big at all. It's in my house probably lasts one day. We really love the defining gel, so we always like, you know, the skinny pack's a much more popular package because you get the big defining gel in it. So with the wrap pack, you save $46, so it's a great savings. But people save even more with the skinny pack and the it pack. The skinny pack comes with the full box of wraps, comes with the large defining gel, which again everybody wants. The defining gel can be used as an aftershave if you've been out in the sun too long. Right, Lindsay? It's something you want to have with you all the time. It's great for mosquito bites and any sort of skin irritations and stuff like that. You'd be really amazed at what that defining gel can do for you. Sorry, I didn't mean to spit out your coffee. We also have our fat fighters in this package, which is something that nobody needs to be without. I mean, that is something you need to have with you on the go, especially when you're traveling and things like that. The fat fighters are a cactus fiber pill that you take to them with your heaviest meal. And what they do is they absorb 1/3 of the fat and the grease from that meal. And it does that right in your tummy. So it's absorbing the fat and the grease before your body actually even gets a chance to. The great thing about it is it never causes any sort of sense of urgency. And it also never causes any sort of gas or uncomfortable feelings. So the fat fighters are fantastic. They're really great. There's something in there that's actually good for your pancreas as well. But the fat fighters are something you definitely don't want to do without. They're great for people who are diabetic, who have high cholesterol, or people who just want to like make sure their weight isn't, you know, going to expand just from having 1 or 2 meals. So it's kind of something you want to have with you all the time. Anybody have fat fighters in their purse right now? Or they're with them? Your IT pack. This pack is our most popular package. It comes with a box of wraps, so there's 4 wraps inside there. It also comes with a box of facials. Again, there's 4 facials inside that package. It has the defining gel. It has the eye and moisturizer. I use it around my eyes, I use it on my lips, and then whatever's extra, I put all over the rest. And I actually put a little between my chest here because, yeah, it's a little, you know, those little lines on your chest. I like using that in there too. I don't think I said that. We have our greens on the go. Our greens on the go are our second top selling product, and so we have that's available in the packet order. Now, people are looking or even that. Keep energy based on keeping nutrition in your body, which is exactly what you want. The greens also help alkalize your body and they help boost your immune system. So when everybody else is getting sick of the office, you could be the one person who feels fantastic because you're taking your greens. Thumbs up. Yeah. And we talk about business opportunities. So your desperate is making you, but we have amazing have in the room with executive. Stand up for me. Next we have our rubies. I love rubies, the building blocks this business. Once you get to Ruby, you start teaching Ruby. When you can teach Ruby to 3 people, that's when we get to this awesome diamond. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Rubies make an average of $599 a month. There's a few reasons why this this level of leadership is so important. It's because most people who come into this business only want to make an extra $600 a month. They cannot wrap their head around making an extra $10,000 a month. They may want that, but it may seem a little bit out of reach. People can understand making an extra $600. And in the United States, they say the difference between people, like there's a lot of houses that were foreclosed in the United States. The difference between a lot of families actually keeping their house was a difference of only $600 a month. So that's a very little number for a lot of families. So $600 a month is the average income for a Ruby. How many Rubies we got in there? Changing income, it's just life changing. I'm a presidential line leader. We sometimes have a few extra presidential margins, one of them. We also have a couple that are out of town and stuff like that. But I'll tell you guys right now that took me 20 months to get to. I work in my business with intention every single day. So if anybody can do that, as long as you focus on your business, you make the right decisions, And always be thinking about your future. We're going to talk a little bit more about how to get there. Ambassador diamonds. You guys, Canada does not have enough of these yet. We really need more. Ambassador diamonds earn an average of $31,928 every single month. Is that mind-blowing to anyone else here? Because that blows my mind, right? There's only 2 of them in all of Canada. There's going to be more. There's going to be some in Manitoba. There's going to be some in Ontario. There's going to be some all over the East Coast, all over the West Coast, and in some of the new countries they're opening up in. So there's actually a large concentration of ambassador diamonds in Michigan because that's where the company started. But what happens is that all starts to branch out, right? So that's pretty exciting. Love that chart. So what's your choice? You can become a local customer. You can get wholesale pricing. You could manage your orders through your own website. You can enjoy free shipping if you live in the United States. We're going to have some discounts coming to Canada right away as well on our shipping. You earn free perk points with your products. So every time you spend $10, you get $1 back in perk points for our loyal customers. Distributors earn cash. They earn bonuses and commissions. You can get out of debt, and you can have friendship, freedom, and fun. And I know that sounds cheesy, you guys, but really, that should be at the very top because it's like really. Anybody come to green carpet and not have fun? It's a good time. We have a good time, that's for sure. So that's the party pad. I think I'm good for time. Yes. Thanks, guys. So what do we have next? So I just want to let any guests in the room know that if you're here with somebody and they invited you here, let them know on a scale of 1 to 10 how interested you are in the business. You don't have to let them know right now, but like listen to the meeting. Decide for yourself if this is something you can see yourself doing. If it is, then let that person who brought you here know where you stand. So if you are not interested at all, you're a 1, and if you're ready to go, you're a 10. And if there's something you need to know more about before you can get to a 10, let them know what that is too. Maybe you need to know more about a product or the compensation plan or just experience who you are. The reason why we invite guests to our training is because this is who we really are. This is what we do. And if this isn't for you, that's okay. It's good for you to find out now. But if it is for you and you want to join the party with us, then you know what, fill one of those application forms. There should be one in that flyer that I gave you. I'm sure somebody has a pen. There's some in the hallway as well. But if you want to get in on that draw, I'm going to be doing it at 8:30 exactly. So if you want to get in on that draw, you want to make sure you have your application filled out before that. We're going to go over the tickets for anybody who has signed up in October. And without further ado, I think I'm going to invite my green carpet panel up here. What do you guys think? You want to learn about green carpet? Oh, yeah. This is a great picture. You have here. Awesome. So you guys all had a great time at green carpet? Oh, yes. Of course, for blast. I've seen some really great pictures on Facebook. Why am I here? Yeah. Why am I still there? Okay, so I'm just gonna go through you guys and kind of ask the question, everybody, like ask each one of you guys a question, and you can give me some of your takeaways if there's anything you want to add. I'm gonna start off with Brittany. Our little nugget. What would you say were your key takeaways?
So I'd say my biggest takeaway is that we need to stop treating our prospects like prospects and start treating them like friends again. Me and Kat had a long conversation about this, and that when she talked to me about this business, we talked as friends. We talked about things that we could do together with this business, where we could go, the life we could live, and it wasn't just about getting them into the business, it was about the whole life. So I think we need to really start concentrating on just being friends with these people again and not treating them and overanalyzing things so much anymore.
Perfect. It's Britt. Love your green glasses, by the way.
I was taking them off since you were
Awesome. Lindsay, you've been in the beauty industry for over 18 years. What would you say how would you say this event is different than other events that you have been to in the past?
I think what I found different from this experience to previous either conferences or seminars that I've been to is it truly is a sense of community. Everybody really is extremely like-minded, and it doesn't matter where you're from, they'll always welcome you with open arms. Everybody's really open to sharing their experiences with you, things that would be helpful to grow your business, tips and pointers, or just sharing their stories with you to sort of help you along the way in your journey. And they're all, you know, we got lots of different people's contact information, whether they, like I said, live here or in another province or even in the United States. So it was just truly really humbling experience, because some of these people are some of the top performers within the organization. So I really
Awesome. Thank you. So Kyle, I know you had a great time at conference. What would you say? What would you say your aha moment was, and how did you like your first corporate event?
So my aha moment was during our leadership training. Pam Souder came by. For those of you who don't know, Pam Souder is the Chief Networking Officer for Work. And she actually called a girl in the room. She was promoting her to presidential diamond. And she was thinking about quitting when she was Ruby. And that girl was just in tears. It was really touching just to see how emotional that girl was.
Perfect. Sure. Yeah, that castle really, there was a lot of tears in the castle. Yeah. There's a lot of growth. Perfect, thank you. Andrea, and if anybody's on like the sides, like I know Kat, like and even on the end, when you guys go to speak, can you just come in the middle, because the camera isn't able to get everybody in on this one shot. So come on and stand in the middle when your name's called, if you don't mind. So Andrea, can you tell us what you learned from Denise's training and how you can apply this to your business?
We learned a ton, but my biggest, the biggest thing that I learned was, it's called color personality, or personality colors. And they are traits of certain people, and it's kind of just giving them a category and showing you how to treat those people and how to work with them and how to work more efficiently with them. So there's 4 colors. They're red, blue, green, yellow, and they all have certain traits. So I now know and can identify the people in my team and my leaders in my team and what color they are and how to identify with them and how to work more efficiently with them. So working with my team now is going to be a heck of a lot easier, because I'm going to be able to identify what motivates them by using those colors.
Perfect. I love it. I learned a lot about the color training as well. That was new for me, and I took a lot away from it too. So if you guys get a chance, do the color training, because it's gonna, like Andrew said, it helps you communicate better with the leaders on your team, and so you can just it helps with everything. So that was great. Thank you.
You know, in that post that's going around Facebook, it says, "What's your color?"
from BuzzPlay.
From BuzzPlay, that's not it. It's not thinking about your childhood or your first date of picking a color.
No, it's actually scientific information and stuff like that on different personalities and stuff. And you can be multiple colors. You're not just going to be one, but you're probably going to have a dominating color. Krista Ford. Yeah, if you come to the middle right here when you speak. Did you learn any tips to make your business easier?
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of good tips. There's just a point that I wanted to say to candidates that to do thing up really cool.
No big deal.
Yeah, not a big deal. This is one of the things. She was talking about hashtags, and how hashtags are not that great. When you're putting a lot of hashtags underneath a certain picture or something, it just looks like you are actually just being a salesman and not a consultant. You're just kind of overbearing on people with all of the. Don't put a lot of hashtags, but like 3 or 4 of them.
3 or 4 max, right?
Yeah,
like 1 or 2 is
max.
ideal. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she said that the top income earners spend about 20 minutes a day on social media.
Can you guys hear that at the back?
That's so your big point. Yeah, don't spend a lot of time Facebooking. If you're going through a newsfeed, that's wasting your time.
I feel like you need to say it again. Say it again, loud and proud. What she
Okay.
told us.
All right. What did I say?
How much time are the people who are the most successful spending on social media?
Okay, so the top income earners, this was at a big conference overseas. The top income earners spend about 20 minutes a day on social media. So get on the phone and call people. Do face-to-face. Don't be texting and Facebook messaging. That doesn't work as well.
Get that rap on people. That's your best bet. That's what we have.
Let's wrap that system for a reason. You gotta stick with it. Okay, so another good tip was make a YouTube channel for yourself and get your name out there. You can put your website underneath your YouTube channel. There's a good site called, you might want to write this down, graphsearch.com. You can label your videos on your YouTube. So yeah, so my big tip to you guys is get momentum now, keep going until you're ready, until that busy season. When you have your momentum going beforehand, you're going to have good momentum when you really need it. So get going now. Okay? Perfect.
And I know that you had a question for the panel, because I know that this part that I you have a question.
Oh, for Darla.
Yes.
I just wanted you to talk a little bit about your previous experiences in other companies and how that differed with our growth in this company and how we're expanding.
Interesting. Well, this conversation actually occurred like this deep in water as the sun was going down. Kind of set the stage for this big aha moment to come. And you know what? It actually took away from what I was thinking previously. You come into things sometimes with preconceptions of where things should be, how you should act, the clothes you should wear, the people you should address. And you know what? I had to withdraw behind the throwing bush behind me. Because the one thing that was absolutely solid from this entire weekend was that the company that you represent as individuals is top notch. It's that simple. There is nothing else that compares to it. I've been involved personally with multiple companies, and there were some pretty good ones that I missed. I can't actually say anything negative about a couple of them. They had the right ideas, and when I pleasantly saw them repeated what I respected in the past, and I saw them repeated here again, I knew I had something on the right track. And then the other side of it was multiple companies spend time on key components when they're on good. They spend time on personal development. They spend time developing an amazing product. And they spend time on developing an amazing product that is carried by amazing people. And so we have all the need and some more. And then the biggest aha moment for me was you need to keep it simple. It is as simple as wrapping it repeatedly, as we said repeatedly. Okay? Because we sometimes get away from it. Trying to complicate things when it just doesn't need to be complicated. And these formulas, the systems that are put in place, don't need to be changed. They are what they are for that reason. When you talk to Denise and other people in my group, it's very clear that they didn't change a thing. They just stuck with what we knew was already good. So that's what we need to do. Stick with what we know is already good. Don't fix anything you put. Isn't that the same, Reggie? All right.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. Tara Volgelson, can you spend a few minutes and give us a little bit of tech talk about some of the training that you received at the castle and some of your aha moments from that training?
Say this talk nerdy to me. My hair kept a little bit of the humidity from Florida. I find out my color was green. It's perfect for this business. And the one thing we talked about with technology and anything to do with this business is to identify what you're passionate about and do it a lot. And you need to help your teammates find out what they're passionate about and help them do it a lot. So with this tech talk, because I'm a web designer by trade, I found we were sitting there and they were talking, throwing a lot of stuff at us. And everybody was like, what does that mean? Testicle, I don't know. And I'm like, yeah, bring it, come on. And I discovered that you need to work in your strengths. So if that is not your strength, don't waste time doing it. So Brandon and Denise work as partners. Denise does the leadership, the mentoring, the people building, because that's her strength. Brandon does the technology, because that's his strength. So he gave us some training on some original, like small tidbits of things to kind of start out with, but there are things you can utilize to help you develop that. So if what he said is that is not your strength, don't spend a lot of time doing that. And Jackie and I had a little aha moment outside of the bathroom because she said to me, you don't have a website. And I said, I know. And she's like, out of anybody here who should have a website, it's you. And I'm like, I know. So she's like, why don't you have a website? And I said, because I'm a perfectionist. And I was a perfectionist. Now that is true.
I was so obsessed about everything, even before leaving for green carpet, that my kids' clothes were laid out. They looked like orphans while I was gone. But the world didn't crumble while I was away, not controlling anything. I left as a mother of 5 children, and I came back, and I still have 5 children. Nobody died. But it was okay. So Jack said to me, you're boxing yourself up. You're keeping yourself in that tight little wound up OCD feeling of being a perfectionist, and you're not doing anything. So I said, you're right. I'm not going to be a perfectionist anymore. I'm just going to get it done. So that's what I want to bring back to you guys, is whatever you need to do for your business, just get it done. Don't get caught up in all of these things that aren't your strengths. The basis of this business is to blitz, wrap, and repeat. If you do that, you will be successful. That being said, I will make a website because that is my strength.
And you declared it now, and when you declare something, like, it's gonna happen.
Yes. It's only yes. That's okay. Yeah, so I think that, is there anything else specifically you want to talk about in the technology and specifics?
I know somebody wanted to talk about one of the things that somebody's gonna talk about it and didn't get mentioned yet.
Oh,
so-
Mighty Text.
Yes, please.
Okay, so if you have, who has Android? Okay, ooh, lots. I'm debating about moving over. So if you have Android, there's a program called Mighty Text where you can actually text multiple people from your computer, and it looks like it's coming from your phone. So you can send out, say you have a large team, you have 20 people, and you want to send them all out the same text. So instead of copy, paste, and send it out, you go on your computer, you compose one text, who is going to one group send, and your groups, or your phone. Yeah, you can do it on your phone. But you're going to do, like Denise sends us long, really long messages that there's no way she would type on her phone, and she sends it out on Mighty Text. So it's very efficient.
And you can pre-book it for times and stuff.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, there's some other like programs that you can use for
And that's
like,
called Mighty Text,
Mighty
so you
Text.
might wanna write that down.
yes. Yeah, and then there's another program that Barb Bowser talked to us about. She does a lot of her business online because that's her husband's specialty. So she has things set up to contact her loyal customers. So when she gets a loyal customer, she has a program set up that works with Gmail. It's called Guessware. And she sets up a welcome, like, how are you enjoying your products? 1 month, do you want to change your products? And she codes that to send out automatically in a month, so she doesn't have to remember that. So there's little things that you can do to work smarter, not harder. Set it up once at the beginning and then just let it go.
That's fantastic. I just wanna note that please do not spam your customers with Mighty Text. That's there for communicating with your team, and
Yes.
it's true. You want it to feel like it's personal. And so try and keep it that, because I know that I'm gonna ask Kat to speak a little bit about the fact that, well, I'm gonna talk about it in just a second. I just wanna thank you guys all for coming out. You're all wonderful. Oh, there's one more thing?
Yes. Sorry, yes, and Kat just wanted me to touch base a little bit on Instagram. So, and building up hashtags. So Mike Patello said you want to have 15 hashtags per post, but what you want to do is not fill it beyond the bottom of your post. So say you're going to make a post, awesome time at green carpet, hanging out with my peeps, blah, 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 blah. Hashtag words amidst that phrase instead of 15 hashtags at the bottom. The other brilliant thing that you can do with Instagram is say you have a bunch of images already out. Instead of repeating yourself and posting a new image, you can go back to an old image, delete the comment, hashtag as a comment, put it out, and it bumps it back up to the top of your Instagram newsfeed. So that's a way of doing something quicker, smarter, not harder.
I just want to.
That's
Is there any last ahas that anybody's itching to say before they go back to sit down? Absolutely. Come up to the middle, though, and project your voice all the way to the back.
One thing that we've been talking about is I was making a comparison with different franchises. I used to pay a tremendous amount of money to be part of a franchise to do the exact training with that. For testing that in this week, it was sick. It made me very happy. It made my bank account happy and my husband very happy. So the truth is that we really have a lot more things to us. We cannot take that for granted. Don't squander an opportunity. That's what I'm asking, right?
Awesome. That's
Yeah, I do. You can really tell who's going to go to the top. These people right here. Going to events is extremely important, and it's cheap and it's fun. So if you're wanting to grow, go to events. They're big time.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do for you guys here compared to what an event can do for you. So get to the events, get to Limelight. It's coming in January, so yeah, make sure you're there.
It will change you and your business.
Actually, Joe, did you want to come to the front because you were supposed to be part of that panel and you kind of snuck off? So I'm going to call you out and call you up.
Oh, it's not the first time.
Joe was also a part of the training with Denise and Brandon and.
I kind of feel this.
When Brandon started talking, it all went over my head. And like Tara was saying, like if it's not in your wheelhouse, you know what, don't worry about it. So me and Joe are partners, and we're kind of like Denise and Brandon too. She likes to deal with the people side of it, and Joe likes to do the technical side of it. So I'm going to just let him share his aha from the training.
It was just, it was pretty quick actually, just from Brandon. He was talking about this, he's like online, you know, genius when you're looking at everyone that's out there and what they do. And he said, I've got our website, so you're just online, and he's like, I got Facebook. He's like, that's all I do. He's like, he's not on Twitter, he's not on Instagram, he's not on Pinterest. There you go. He's on a little bit of YouTube. But he's like, I've not been on. He's like, I would just spend time on one of them for like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and I won't worry about keeping up with anything else. He's like, so just because I always was everyone's on everything, so you gotta learn everything. Like there are like 6 different media things, and you're trying to figure out what's best to market on them and stuff like that. So just to kind of just like learn from him, like no, just spend 2 months on one of them, and or something, a couple months, and don't worry about it. Just try to figure it out.
So I seen Joe go, woo! Just a few things, right? Not everything. And it's like Cami says, you can do anything, you can't do everything. That applies to social media too. Thank you so much. You're awesome. So now I'm gonna, honor Kat by letting her talk about what she's really great at. And that's the product knowledge. So we had a new product launch, and we had a new country that was launched at Green Carpet. So da-da-da, here we go, Kat.
All right, so again, my name is Kat Zeweniuk. I'm a full-time leader. I just want to thank you guys so much for coming out, having a busy schedule. It's amazing to see all of your faces, especially after such an awesome event. I know everyone is pumped up. Can't wait to see what you like at conference. So, who's excited that we have a brand new product coming out November 4th? All right, and who wants to learn about all of the ingredients? That brings down. All right, so our new product is an exfoliating peel. This allows us to complement all of our facial line, and I know Andrea, as a former esthetician, she was just jumping up and down, so excited about this. This is a key that our facial line has been missing. So exfoliating in the past may have given you a great radiant glow, but in the past they've had a lot of really bad products out there, especially ones that have been horrible for the environment. I know CBC had an article come out recently in June of this year about microbeads. And I want to tell you that our product is very different. I did lots of research today on this, and I wanted you to know that some of those cute little balls in your facial cleansers and your exfoliators right now are not too good for you or the environment. So our company is different. Our company wanted to do something that's all natural and environmentally friendly. So this is amazing for using twice a week after cleansing. It's formulated with botanically exfoliating spheres, not microbeads. They're botanically exfoliating spheres. Okay? And these spheres are made of papaya and aloe. So they haven't actually come out with the product pamphlet, but doing my research and matching fruits, it was quite easy to match the fruit that they showed us to a papaya. So we know that
yeah, these little micro beads of papaya and aloe are going to nourish, brighten, and clarify your skin. There's also an amazing amino acid in this product called Perfection Peptide P3. And that is going to break the bond between the dead skin cells on the surface of your skin and rejuvenate the process that we lose with aging. So when we're younger, our dead skin cells are going to flake off easier, kind of like a really flaky, crusty bread. And then when we get older, it's like bread that's baked for way too long and it's hard as a rock and you can't flake anything off. So this is going to allow us to rejuvenate the natural process that is going to clarify our skin. So this means that when you use it twice a week, it's actually an anti-aging process for your skin because it's going to keep that process going every single day after you use it. This is also really great for acne-prone skin because acne-prone skin has more dead skin cells than normal skin. So this makes skin cells get clogged, which means you're going to get more blackheads. And exfoliating on a regular basis is going to be very important to get rid of all of that dead skin, especially when it's working where it's not still on our skin. So that means what we do, we are going to exfoliate. And this exfoliating peel is very gentle on the skin. There's a lot of exfoliants out there that make the skin much drier, which ends up producing more skin cells, which produces more breakouts. So if anyone here has someone that they know that has acne-prone skin, this is going to be perfect for them. Not only can you use it on your face, you can use that all over your body to produce radiant skin. So I don't know if anyone has that. So I was going to say, I don't know if anyone has like acne or who knows. You can use it anywhere. So get your partner to scrub you down in the shower and you are going to be completely glowing and your skin is going to be brand new without harming your skin with horrible toxins and also without harming the environment. So next, you want me to talk about new countries?
Yes, please.
All right. So the other really exciting news.
So, you know, before you tell them what the price is and what the BB is.
Okay. I believe it was 36.
36.
And it's 36 EV. It comes out November 1st. So one of the things I've been doing on my business page is I've been advertising for our brand new product, taking pre-orders, which means I'm not actually physically ordering it. I'm just getting people's information to order it. And I'm saying that it's at an exclusive price. So they're going to be one of the first people to use this new product at an exclusive price, but really I'm signing up as a loyal customer on November 1st. So try that out and let's make your business boom before the holiday season.
Awesome. Great Christmas gift too, right?
Exactly.
Okay, and so can you tell us about the new country we just opened up?
Sure. I don't know if anyone likes kiwis. I like kiwis. So we welcome New Zealand. This was a country that's been a little while in the making, and we are so excited to allow somewhere that is completely untapped to be able to spread these wonderful products. Australia as well is relaunching. So what's going to happen in New Zealand is Australia is producing the products there locally. It's going to be in local prices, and all of the products that are produced in Australia are going to be for Australia and New Zealand. The Australian prices are now live on the eSuite, and New Zealand is going to be officially opened on November 1st. I wanted to really talk about our international boom because head office is estimating that we're going to have over 50% of our sales in at least the next 10 years that are coming from international or outside of the US. In Canada, we are international. Don't forget that. I also wanted to mention that we're already seeing a huge boom internationally. Our second biggest country right now for the sale of our products is France. And it's really taken off. So you might not feel like you know someone in those countries, but you have to think who do I know who knows someone, and who in my team knows someone, and who in their team knows someone. We're connected by that 6 degrees of separation, so don't let an opportunity like that pass you by. I also wanted to talk about some events and really spreading our new countries and this great opportunity in a really ethical manner. I know that when we do have new countries open, a lot of people will just jump for joy and so happy that there's a brand new place where they can make their business boom. We know that there's going to be a lot of millionaires out there, especially with these new countries opening. But we can see a lot of spam from that. And that's not only on Facebook, it's on all streams of social media. So I really wanted to.
So why are you telling us this? Because I know this has come to the attention.
It's come to the attention of some of the top ambassadors that many people are spamming garage or closet groups. And you're not going to get a quality person if you're constantly posting in these groups, join me, join me, join me, join me. Most likely the people that you're going to get are jumping from company to company, nor are they going to be of quality. So I wanted everyone to hold themselves high with integrity and build your business ethically, as well as be proud of your business, not to spam it. We don't want to bring down the quality of our business opportunity or of our product. So with saying that, when you are telling your friends and your family and your Facebook contacts about some of the new countries, as well as the events that are coming up, please do it in a socially acceptable way. So before I end, I just wanted to let you know that the meetings in Australia and in New Zealand are as follows. So in Brisbane, it's going to be October 29th for the One Team, One Mission. In Melbourne, October 30th. Sydney, October 31st. And then they're jumping to New Zealand. So Auckland, November 1st, and Wellington, November 4th. You can find all of those details on the My It Works events page. If you have someone in that country, please have them go to that event and register for the One Team, One Mission. Jackie and Jake Martin will both be heading up those meetings along with Pam from the National. So don't forget to send them some congrats. People are going to be traveling with
Anyway, so we're gonna go to all 5 of those One Team, One Missions. So we're pretty excited because Australia has been on my vision board and my dream board for over 7 years, I think it is now. So we're finally getting out there. So won't actually be at the next meeting. Kat's gonna be running this team meeting on her own. So she's gonna be looking for the support for leaders and stuff like that too. So it's super exciting. When she's talking about spamming, she's talking about spamming these new countries. I don't think she's really. Don't spam the new countries. Make connections with them. If you know people, make those connections. It's the same thing with what we talk about. Is what Brittany was saying. Build relationships with people. Don't go out there just to attack them about business. Nobody wants to feel like they're being sold to. And Kat's 100% right. The quality of effort that you put out there is going to be the quality you get back. So if you're going to put yourself on a garage site, you're going to get some cuckoos in your business, and you're probably going to want to quit because they're going to drive you crazy. You want to make good, solid connections with good, solid business people if you want to have a good, solid business. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And don't forget, it takes about 7 interactions with the product and you and the business to have someone make a decision and sign up. I know with Jackie Martin, it took probably at least 7, if not 15. And that hard work paid off. So even if it's taking you a little bit longer, just remember about the quality of interactions. It's good things don't come to you like this.
Well, sometimes they do. And Kat was one call, so just saying. I want to just give you guys a few announcements, and we're going to go into product testimonies and questions and answers, and we're going to do that draw. If anybody's a guest here and you're ready to sign up, fill out that form if you want to get one of those tickets, because we're going to go around the room in just a few minutes. So the 2 good bonus that's available as well. Who watched the 2 good drawings live on YouTube? Who watched them right from Green Carpet? Awesome. Who thought that was super exciting?
That's great. I know Marcy Weave had somebody from her team win the $20,000 from Winkler, Manitoba. The last time we did the drawings, we had somebody from my team in Ontario win the $20,000. They just got paid out at the last time we were at Green Carpet, so now they're officially paid out. The two good bonus, if you don't already know, what that means is if you're a distributor and you get one loyal customer and you get one distributor, you get one entry in for the draw. And what that means is that if your name gets pulled from that bin or what, from the thingamabobber, if your name gets pulled or your number gets pulled, Mark Pentecost is going to pay off $20,000 of your debt. So whether that's your mortgage, your school debt, medical debt, whatever it is, that debt's going to be wiped out. So who doesn't want to do that, right? Crazy not to. And it's just for doing your business anyways. It's just for something you should be doing. If you're working the steps to success, you should have 3 entries every single month. If you run the steps to success every single month, I think if you do the steps to success, I think it's 7 times you're a diamond. I think I heard someone say that or something like that.
You do it 3 times, and 3 of your debt.
3 of your, okay, so that's what it was, yeah. So, I mean, makes sense. You're just running your business, teaching your team how to do what you're doing over and over again, then you're gonna get there. We also have the good bonus that's also back. So if you get to diamond in your first 3 calendar months, you earn a $10,000 bonus that's paid out over 25 pay periods. And that's an extra $400 a month every single month. So gotta love the good. Who knows who Big Al is? Who's going to Big Al? Awesome.
Awesome.
Big Al is amazing. If you're in this business and you want to learn how to talk to people, you want to learn how to get more yeses, you want to learn how to stay in rapport with people, because the minute you step out of rapport, nobody wants you because it's just the way it is. So when he teaches about rapport, he's going to be doing a different lesson this time than he did the last time. So if you were at his training the last time he was here, which was last year, I think it was around this time, it's a completely different course that he's basically training on. So you want to get out there, even if you've already seen him. Tickets are only $20. So that is some world-class training for a really good price right here in Winnipeg. Seats are limited. If you're going to Big Al, you need to get your tickets in right away because that event will sell out because he is amazing. John Maxwell is also going to be in Winnipeg, but he's, oh sorry, Big Al's here October 20th. So that's Monday? Real soon. You don't want to miss that event. He kind of snuck in here because he was asked to, because he was going to Ontario, and so some of us asked if he would come back. And I know Stephanie Ash basically sent him a message and said, hey, you need to get to Winnipeg. There's a lot of people that want to see you again. So he's such a great guy, and he said, sure, no problem. I'll do anything for you. So show him some love when you guys do go to his event, because he could be charging way more than he is. He's doing that because he loves what he does. So go out there and, you know, give him some real good, it works hospitality. John Maxwell's going to be here in March 6th. Kat's actually not sure the event's already sold out or not, because he was supposed to be here around this time, but I think he was he's a little bit ill or something like that, so they moved it to March. Might want to try and look into that. I know for me, John Maxwell changed my business. When we talked about working your business right now, this time year with intention being the most important time, we mean it. 2012, I started this business with my business partner, Kat, and we worked our butts off, especially September and October and November. I went diamond in October of 2012. I started off that month as a ruby. I didn't think it was possible for me to get a diamond that month, but I had a conversation with Cynthia, and she's like, why can't you do it? Go for it. And so I filled up my calendar, filled it right to the top. I know Kat worked her butt off too. We both had the same goal in mind. We both wanted to get to diamond. And by the skin of my teeth, on October 31st, Halloween, when all these little kitties are coming dinging on the doorbell, drive me crazy, trying to get promoted, it happened. And honestly, it seemed completely impossible until it was done. I remember not being able to sleep at night going, did that really happen? Did it really happen? And it didn't go over yet because we didn't have the technology then that we have now. We have our new websites now that you can actually see live. A little bit live, basically. I know there's a bit of a delay and stuff like that. What I want to say about that is what you do in October is going to set the tone for what happens in January, February, March, and April, which is when we grow the most. I quadrupled my business in February, March, and April. Kat did the same thing. That's very normal. So you want to do your work now because you're basically planting your seeds and you're watering them now, and what's gonna come up is gonna come up in that brand new year. So right now is a time to fill your calendars. Do not wait. If you guys are at Green Carpet, you realize how important that was. So just want to make sure you guys understand the importance of October and November. December is going to be a little bit tougher. People are thinking about Christmas. Now is the time, October and November. Who's going to Limelight? Awesome. Limelight is our annual conference. It is the party of the century. You do not want to miss it. We actually had to move it to Orlando this year because we grew out of our old facility in Tampa. We always have a party, we always have a blast, but we're always there to learn because it's a serious business, because, you know, we just have an amazing company that you don't even realize that you're learning when you're actually there, because it's so much fun. It's a 3-day event. It's in Orlando, and it's in January. Do I need to say anything else? You need to get out there. There's already 11,000 or over 11,000 tickets sold. 11,000. The first year we went to conference, there were 6,000 tickets sold. There was only 80 people from Canada there that first year we were there. There was 5 people on my team, including myself, that first year we went. The second year we went, there was over 10,000 people there, and then there was 47 of us all together. We need to get over 100 this year, you guys, for sure, and maybe you double that, who knows. But they've already sold over 11,000 tickets, so I'm sure there'll probably be about 14,000 people in that event. I can't explain to you the energy and excitement that is in that room at that time. I remember going to my first conference, and I just remember just feeling like the whole room is vibrating with excitement, and you need to get there. So it'll change your business. If you think you can't afford to get there, you need to change your thinking, because you can't afford not to get there. There's no top earners in this company that do not go to conference. There's nobody in this company that's gotten to ambassador, presidential, even triple diamond without going to those events. Most people show up there as rubies, and within that year, they start promoting like crazy. You've all heard Jackie Martin's story about how she went as an emerald, and she's now a presidential diamond. You guys, it's life-changing. That's not an exaggeration. So those are my announcements. Now, anybody that is a distributor or wants to be a distributor and wants to sign up, put your hand up. We're gonna go around with tickets. If you sign up in October, also put your hand up so I can come get it. And we are gonna go around the room right now, and we are going to do product testimonies kind of at the same time. So, you want to help me? Yeah, oh yes, yeah, absolutely.
Yes. So new distributors that you sign up will get a special price to go to Limelight within their first 10 business days. It's $100 off the ticket, so I believe it's $179, and they get 3 wrap rewards. So that's buying each 1 box of wraps at $25. By selling those wraps, that pays for their conference ticket and then some. So get your new distributors getting those Limelight tickets right away, because it's saving them money, it's going to make them money, and it's paying for itself.
Does that make sense for everybody? Perfect. So you want to get your tickets. If you're brand new, you have 10 days to get those conference tickets, or the price goes up $100.
Is there also any other new distributors that have signed up since October 1st?
Right over here, Kat.
Okay.
October signups?
October 1st.
Yeah. So one more thing before we get into product testimonies is I just want to share with you guys this new tool that we got from head office. This is the Wrap magazine. It's going to be in Chapters and Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble. When is it? Do you remember when? December 1st. This is all about it works. Distributors and some of the stories and stuff like that. You can read all about Pammy and Kristen Johnson, and Denise Walsh has got a full spread on here too, so you can read her story. But more importantly, there's a really great article in here on the law of intentionality. So you want to read that. That's John Maxwell. There's a little, it's this page and this page that I read on the airplane on the way home, and I thought it was fantastic. There's a little checklist here. You can find out which column you fall into, whether you're trying to grow accidentally or you're trying to grow with intention. It's going to help you put in perspective how successful you're going to be. You need to grow with intention. There's also another article in here with, I know that Kat read and really, really loved.
Luis and Dr. Dawn. I know Andrea and I read that on the way home. It's, if you don't understand how to talk about the products, or you're not sure exactly what they do, you need to read this. Reading this was such a good review for me. I am copying every single thing they say. So if you feel like you don't know what to say, just copy.
Perfect. And also, I just want to point out, we drove into the magazine. We're so exciting. You can see us in the corner in a few different places in the group shots. This is from all the top earners that were at Dash. So yeah, like, you know, we've only been in the business 2 years. You can see Jackie and Jake there, Barbara and Matt are in the picture.
That's the castle in the background?
Pardon?
That's the castle in the background?
That is, no, this is the Dawn.
Okay.
St. Pete Beach, this is where they took all the top 100 earners in the company and treated them to an all expense paid weekend.
Cool.
And it was amazing. So yeah, this is, you guys, it's, anyone can do this. This is very attainable.
So you said that's available chapters when?
But you can buy it from the Ember store in stacks of 10. It's really great to give it to your new distributors to take home, because I'll tell you, this is the reason why Stephanie Ash joined my business. She basically came to my wrap party and wanted to hide, so she figured she'd grab the magazine and she did this. And by reading the stories, she started to realize that the people that are actually in here are just like you and me. And so this is a great tool for you to send home with people so they can actually see that we're real people.
It was also really incredible to hear that a lot of the top earners have their fingerprint marks in those magazines because they've read them and turned those pages so many times.
Yes.
Actually, her question.
I just wanted to add that the magazine is also interactive.
Oh,
yes.
It's super
hilarious.
crazy cool too.
Me and Andrea sat in bed the night we got them.
Did you do it?
Did you download it?
Do you want to set up a calendar, Brittany?
Oh, jeez. There's this app that you can get, what's it called?
Layer.
And so you download this app and it scans the page, and then like on the back here and then on some of the other pages it highlights it, and you can play these videos, and they're usually short little videos, but they have like the Black Diamond video of Madra and Tammy on there, and then they get little like the party pad presentation on the back, and all these cute little videos that you can also send to people. But it was super cool to flip through and watch.
Have you guys ever heard of an interactive magazine that you can use your smartphone to like communicate with? It literally will pull up videos for you when you scan the pages.
So it's selling the business and the products for you.
Right, so you guys know what time it is? It's testimony time. So who wants to share a testimony?
I'm totally amazed that I knew I was going to have a little bit of extra food over the
Come
Thanksgiving
on over.
dinner.
You know what? Come on up, because you know the cameras are kind of here, and the people at home want to see your beautiful face.
People at home. I knew I was going to have a little bit of extra food over the Thanksgiving weekend, and so I thought now's a good time to get my wrap on. And so I decided to get back into that, and I wrapped, and on the first go, and I kid you not, I got Bentley to remeasure for me, about 2 inches I lost.
Wow.
So I had a little more.
Really, come on up.
Really fresh. Okay. I had, excuse me, one hell of a day today, and I was just wrecked. I was nuts. A couple seconds to go, we had to leave, we had to get here, and everything else. I was just, my head was just, oh. I got here, and I was still freaking out and everything else, but okay, I'm trying to be calm. I like these meetings. I love these people. It's beautiful. And, so it's here. Take 2 consensus. It's like
Cool like a
You guys know Bentley gets pretty excited, right? So that's amazing. Come on up. What's your name?
Marguerite.
Margarita. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm from Russia and Germany, so my mom is the mom of 9 kids, 7 girls and 2 boys. And she has those saggy eyes. And so I put the lip and eye lotion on her eye. I'm like, Mom, you want to just try it? She's like, sure, I'll support you, you know, I'll show, sure, you can try. So I put one on, and she's like, no, it's not. I'm like, just wait. So she's helping, you know, my sister around the house and stuff. And then she looks in the mirror, she's like screaming, holy shit, Rita. Saggy eye sucked back in there. I'm not saying she's saggy, but it was just a
good. That's fantastic. She does a facial pad. Oh, there you go.
I have a new testimony. It's not the real thing. I actually have a testimony from my mother-in-law. She wanted to try our day and night cream. So she ordered the day and night cream and she started using it. For the longest time, she had like a patch of skin that she tried exfoliants, she tried all kinds of moisturizers, she tried everything, and she just was giving up. And so we got her the lip and eye cream, and in about 3 days, she sat me down and she's like, "Hey, you remember that patch of skin? It's gone." She said, "My face has never been smoother. It just looks and feels nice and healthy and glowing," and so she's super happy. She's like, "Get that on the auto ship."
My name is Michael. I'm a new distributor here. Last month, I came to one of these and actually booked my ticket as being a guest. I want a bottle of It's Vital vitamins. And I started taking those vitamins, and over this last month, my mental clarity has been so much better. My energy has been better. People talk about the greens, they talk about the new you, which I haven't tried to do. Greens are really good, but the It's Vital is awesome. And I've been without It's Vital, waiting on my auto ship now for about a week or so. And I know it's like even at work, I'm just like tired. I can't focus as much. Even though I'm taking the greens now, which helps after I take the greens. But,
It's vital. That's
It's
awesome. Kelly, I want to hear from you. These new faces up here. I love it.
I haven't even got my stuff. I got my paper from the post office. And I ran in and said, "Is it here?"
Everybody,
But
this is
it's
Kelly.
not here. Hi.
Hi.
Two small ones. One, my son plays hockey, and my son is not. They call it A3 or an A1 or an A2. He's an A3 player, which means he's not super. Sometimes he is. And he had tryouts, and he was feeling he was being a slacker. And we asked, buddy, what's up? He said, "I just don't know, Mom. I don't have the energy," or whatever else. But he can't eat before he goes on to the ice because he gets a nervous tummy. So I'm like, well, what are we going to do if he gets a nervous tummy and then he has to leave the ice because he now needs the bathroom? I got to give him something. So, well, how about a smoothie? He's like, "Yeah, okay, I'll have a smoothie." And I said, "You pick whatever you want in the smoothie, we'll do it." So I've got the smoothie going, and I decide to put in the little berry greens, and he's on ice, and he's doing just great. He didn't get sucked out at all. He totally performed. Still playing A3. But he came off after, and I said, "How are you feeling?" And he said, "I feel really good, but it's because I had my water at the bench. I know that's what it is, Mom." And I know full well it's not because he had his water on the bench. It's because he was supposed to do it. But if nothing else, I'll be doing this specifically to make sure that he has something, giving him some sort of nutritional value so that he can be the all-star player that
Over a long time.
Yep, oh no, that's okay.
How many do we have?
I want to do one for the hair, skin, and nails, actually. I went for my haircut 3 days ago, and my hairdresser was like, "Oh, wow, your hair's so soft. It's grown so much. What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing." So, and then I thought, "Oh, I'm taking the hair, skin, and nails," but it's changed the texture of it. It's not like frizzy really anymore, and it's grown a ton. So she was really impressed. So she's down with it. Yeah, awesome. So it was really good. And my nails, they don't break, even though the weather is bad. It makes them really good.
Awesome. You guys have to arm wrestle for it because there's 2 hands. Just kidding. Thanks. Next time you can have it.
Hi, I'm Sandra. Yeah, mine's not about the rap. It's about Confianza, actually. Over this past weekend at Green Carpet. I see these two are laughing and no one talks about. anyways, I was super excited. My very first corporate event, and I have ADHD on top of that, so my hyperactiveness just went right to the roof. And it was around bedtime, and Kat and Amanda and Brittany were like, "You need to calm down. you really need to calm down. Where's the confianza around here?" So I told them, like, well, I tried 2 before, and it didn't really do anything. So I took 3, and yes, I did have a glass of wine. So that may have played a part in it, but I took 3, and 10 minutes later, I couldn't even lift my arms up. I was just like, ugh. And then like probably another hour and a half later, I was sleeping. I was just done, passed right out. So I absolutely love the confidence and adding it to my auto shipment points. Actually, I'm just buying it in a few weeks and not this week.
Now, we do not recommend drinking bottled wine in mid-coffee. But I will tell you that it does help you sleep. You do not need the wine. I always have trouble when I'm flying the next day sleeping. Does anyone else have that problem? Mm-hmm. Right? I'll take 2 confianzas, curl up into bed, and now I sleep fine. But yeah, that confianza will help you sleep. It doesn't turn you into a comatose or anything like that. Pretty sure that was the wine. But it'll also help you in the daytime too. So if you have an exam or there's something stressful, I do them before the meeting, and I stutter less when that happens, so that's really great. But yeah, no, the confianza is one of my favorite things for sure. So actually, I was going to ask you if you'd come up and share your testimony anyways.
Yeah. Actually, my husband this one.
Thank you so much.
So my husband, I got him taking greens. He finally decided he'd make something. And one day when he was being helpful, he decided to clean up the kitchen and he put them away and couldn't find where he had put them. After about 3 or 4 days, I went in the bathroom, he was looking in the mirror, he's like, "Oh my God, my face is awful, I need my greens, please get some more." So he was surprised, he thought I was just filling in for his fruits and vegetables, but it was helping his skin too. That's awesome.
Thank you to everybody that shared your testimonies. I also want to thank everybody that came up on the green for the green carpet panel. We're going to do the draw now for anybody who signed up in October or any new signups for tonight. Anybody last minute want to get that ticket in there? Put your hand up now or missed out on the draw. Okay,
There's no time like the present.
Let Brittany pick a number to have. You look perfect. Oh, what am I doing?
All right. 55. 23. 31.
Oh my gosh. Who's Jemima? Kristen. Kristen. Sorry, what's your name? Miranda. I'm Kristen's team. This is the beautiful Miranda, everybody. So I just want to take a moment to let you guys absorb the meeting, and I would really like for all the leaders in the room, and that means every single one of you, to take a moment to post on Facebook what your aha moment was in your team page. People who post in their team pages are the leaders. You choose to be a leader. It doesn't just happen automatically. It's the little decisions you make every day. And so if you have an aha moment or there was something that was a takeaway, it doesn't have to be anything special. It doesn't have to be an article. Just a couple of sentences about what you liked about the meeting, what your takeaways were. Also, if you guys have ideas for future meetings, we want to hear them. This is all about you guys. We're here because we want to help you and support you. So if you have ideas and stuff like that, feel free to send us a Facebook message or something like that. We want to hear about your ideas. We want to get you guys up here as much as possible sharing. So don't be shy. I know a lot of times people do like a private message that you can share. We're not like that. We're a family. We want to hear about things. If there's something you didn't like or something you want to see more of, we want to hear about it, and so we can, work on our meetings. So if you can share one aha moment from the meeting in your Facebook group, that would be awesome. We all love that. And love on each other too. If you like something in your Facebook group, don't be afraid to hit like. If you are in the Facebook group, we see how many people are looking at the posts, and if people aren't liking it, then it makes people probably feel not so cared about. We want this to be a warm community. We want people to know they can trust each other and they feel good in those teen stages. So treat others the way you want to be treated. We did the giveaway. I just want to invite everybody. Oh, did you have something to say?
I just wanted to share Cammy's.
Come on up, baby.
Remember Cammy's tip from a party?
Oh yeah, that's a great one. Okay.
If anyone doesn't know, whatever, Cammy said.
Speak loud for the back
Cammy
row.
said that at the beginning of a party, you're doing a fake rap party, and so everyone that came, she said, "Can you do a draw for a free rap or a free something or other?" And she said, "So everybody post on Facebook that you're rapping right now. Just a comment like, I'm at so and so's rap party, or I'm rapping right now," and that's it. And then whoever has the most likes or comments wins, sort of a thing. And it's just a way of, you know, just
so
sort of,
smart, right?
yeah. Just kind of
So that's great. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. So basically what you did is ask everybody to take your phone out, and when they pull up their phone, they just basically say, okay, now everybody post on their Facebook how excited you are to get your results. Is that what you said?
Friend her first.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, her info later, and then they tag her in the post and say, "I'm rapping right now. Can't wait to see my results."
Perfect. So can you post that tomorrow in the team page before newsroom? You're awesome. We all like to have a good time and have the party keep going, right? We all like to keep partying. So you're all invited to go to the Pony Corral after this. They know we're coming. Just let them know you're with the It Works group, and we go right to the top of the stairs. So I hope you all join us for after meeting celebration pod. Water. Whoa. Whatever you choose. And I want to give a special thank you again, like I said, to everybody that went to Green Carpet, that came up and shared, all the leaders. I want to thank Kat for coming out and sharing her beautiful mind and knowledge. Thank you, Joe, for helping all the time with everything. And I'm going to miss you guys all. We're going to be in Australia for a while, and I won't be at the next few meetings. But I want you to know that I'm thinking about you guys all the time, and if you need me, you can always still find me on Facebook. We plan to stay just as connected with our team as we ever do. We just will not physically be here. So thank you all for coming. Let's go to Pony Corral.